Welcome back to the Northeast in New York City for the final of the Osborn Cup, a tournament that's held every September to honor Jack Osborn, who founded the United States Croquet Association. Doug Moore is your tournament director. And I'm pretty sure Peter Timmins is the tournament manager. I know he is the president of the New York Croquet Club, which plays croquet in Central Park, just north of the Sheep Meadow, sharing lawn space with the New York Lawn Bowling Club. And you can see on this Google Earth view how much of the lawn is in shade. And this is midday. Doug Moore is going to start. He's also your tournament director, and he's up in Jeff Sue territory, being able to direct the tournament and play in the finals as well. He obviously won the toss. His handicap coming in was 0.5.
Giving Chris a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, exactly.
Loves the outgame.
The first tournament game I ever played in, the opponent did that to me because he knew I had no idea what I was doing. That's not the motivation here because Chris Patmore knows all the tricks.
Honestly, I still...
As you may have seen in a game between Mike Gibbons and Chris, they did 8 rounds of turns before anybody got in the game. That's probably not going to happen here. Chris Patmore's handicap is -2.5. The start line is 9 inches long, and you can position your striker ball as far out as where the edge of your ball is on the end of that line. And if there are other balls in the way on the start line, you can go farther out.
I'm hoping I can hit the blue. Fail.
Chris Patmore is an English transplant. I don't know whether he learned croquet in England or here. And I don't know where he learned this either, but you won't see this very often. And that's why. David Bent loves to do that. There is a use for it when you're on the other side of the hoop and you're hampered. But I think a straightforward jump shot is more accurate.
Do I have my phone?
No.
With blue vulnerable like that, a jump shot by red might get it down there. But it's a matter of choice.
That's not where I wanted that ball to stop at all.
He meant to hit it center ball so that red would stay in hoop shooting position.
Uh-oh. No way.
There is a third competitor in this game. It's the lawn. The lawn can't win, but it can sure equalize things.
What happens if I hit away and red falls because of the ground? I'm hitting away, trying not to move red, but I don't know the ground. So I don't know if I'm responsible for moving red if I take yellow off.
Going for hoop 2 is pretty standard here, but another tactical choice would be to put yellow on the east boundary, guarding hoop 4 to keep blue from advancing while the other balls get in the game. Standard deadness board with the addition of clip position in column 2. And now you can see that putting yellow on the east boundary would have kept blue from setting up like that.
Okay.
And now, because red's in the jaws of hoop 1, he'll give it a hoop 2 pioneer. Peter Timmins, the New York Croquet Club president, getting some much-deserved screen time. These courts are, I think, regulation length, but they're narrower because of the space they're crammed into, and therefore they have common long boundaries, which is a little unusual. It's a bit of a stretch, but I think blue would have been safer on the south boundary with a line shot on 5 because there it's susceptible to a croquet out, which would be a consideration if he were playing Danny Honeycutt or Randy Cardo, for instance.
I can't believe it.
Didn't hear you clear anything.
I did not clear it.
And I was like,
I
well,
noticed it
maybe.
immediately after hitting the ball. I'm like, dude, you told yourself to clear that before you hit it, and you hit it. You dumbass. You total dumbass.
As you can hear, self-flagellation is a big part of the psyche of croquet, most commonly triggered by forgetting your one-back clearance. Off camera, yellow joined red. And here's another croquet out opportunity. red could kick blue over east of hoop 3 and then stop shot it out of bounds next to blue and have a 3-ball break. And black would have trouble breaking that up.
Jim?
Okay.
So why didn't you go more on court there?
I wanted to be just enough to tempt him, but far enough away that maybe a court change would screw him up. You know, I mean, I think that on this court, whoever gets dead first is in trouble. Although I did prove that totally wrong against David because he got dead first at least 3 different times on me and bailed himself out every time. But Chris gets frustrated when he gets dead, so I feel like my chances are better in that regard.
You know, I thought was if you were more useful pioneer there, it would have put a lot of pressure on him to get yellow off.
Nice again.
Oh, no problem.
Well, maybe he wouldn't have had so much trouble breaking it up. When I made that croquet out recommendation, I didn't realize blue was so far off the boundary. Would have been a bad idea. And he can only get away with leaving blue and black on the lawn together like that because yellow and red are so far apart. Trophy table stacked high with goodies for the winners. He's probably having red join yellow instead of vice versa, so he can play behind Doug and take advantage of any mistakes he makes. Didn't have to wait very long, did he? Yellow is for 3, and on a lawn with less character, this game is over. Yellow goes to pegs, that's an unhittable leave, and red finishes.
Oh my God, he might have dicked himself. Holy crap. Holy shit, he might have dicked himself. No, you got it. Woo, that was almost fun. Of course, it didn't end up being fun. was lunch today?
Salad of sorts. I don't know. I didn't. Snacks and chips.
I'm not gonna lie, this might not work out the way Chris has intended.
Red's over a couple yards north of 5. It really surprises me that he didn't try harder for a rush on blue to the red ball rather than to his hoop, because that's a long rush and on an unpredictable lawn can be a problem.
Okay. This is where accidents happen. We're 2 miles from home. This is where accidents happen. Well, it's Chris, so I'm not super hopeful.
Slow it down.
Ooh, I think that's the end of the break at least. Maybe not. Kids have their own baseball card now. I did give you one. Not really. Jar.
I got a bunch of them.
Appreciate that. You know, not just taking the easy one, take off, make your hoop, only work with the opponent balls on the 2 ball. Doing everything you can to grind. Solid shot. Yep. Solid shot.
Say, I'm feeling some drops.
Inside here. Tracking points.
We really got to get you on croquet scores, Doug.
Huh?
So we really got to get you on croquet scores.
Why's that?
I think it just make your life easier doing all the scoring.
Oh, really?
Tabulating net wickets and everything.
Oh, it does it for you?
Yeah, you just set up your block and you put in the results.
I might Doug's gonna go and take the whole home. He's rocking and rolling.
All right, I'll tell him to take a timeout. And
Taking the base is not gonna go smart.
Black is not, blue's not clean, black's not clean.
All right, he's gonna run this one around. How's it looking?
just had a big completion on the first play, but it looks like Miami's challenging it.
Well, I think that's a catch, kids. Oh, no, I don't know. That's gonna be close. Unfortunately, that might not be a catch. First look, it looked like.
Looks like what they're debating is if he
Oh,
was
whether
touched.
it's a fumble?
Yeah, if he was touched or not.
Because his back's on the ground. Yeah, he touches his leg right there. He touched his leg when he has his back on the ground. I think the Buffalo's okay. I don't think they're gonna lose possession.
Blue and yellow.
Can't blame that on the court. But he's such a good hoop shooter. That's awfully unusual. So he didn't make it to peg, but he got a 4-hoop lead. He did leave blue and black some opportunity, and Doug used the one-back clearance on black's partner, Deadness.
Yeah, he said on yellow. That's not his hoop.
Well, it's still correct. Unless you change it. That was my croquet. That was my croquet. You're playing yellow, and the yellow ball on the croquet shot in the red ball. So, black. Black, 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 black. Separate.
Not through. Rats. Well. I like easy calls.
No pressure. What's that?
You can get
Yeah, yeah.
Just I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let's see. I know. Not the same one at all. Woo! Jesus Christ. All right. All right. So I guess that's going to be happening to me all day today. You guys go to the same croquet school? All right. Well, I got a couple of points out of all that.
Okay, I got lazy. Now the board is updated, reflecting the last 3 hoops that were scored.
He does. He goes for the same weight as well.
Red and yellow are for 4 and 3 back, respectively. And the yellow clip is still in Chris's pocket.
Good.
You got your game going. That's great. I'm gonna go sometime over here. Good play.
Checking to see where he should put yellow so that red can join up.
Make a play.
Okay.
This is Paul Neubecker, your videographer, watching. Fortunately, he can just leave the camera running and get all this action. This is harder than that 65 footer he made on two back. He's got a quarter ball to look at. Bingo.
Well, I don't know. It's around that. It's a match. It's quite now. Cox.
That was yellow, yeah.
Rita, you can start the clock.
Black is for hoop 4 as well as red. In yellow's position is basically a pioneer for hoop 4. If he can get on the other side of the hoop and rush it down there.
Mind him going partner dead to keep my 4-back forward ball. 3 ball. Don't mind that at all.
Chris.
It's clean, isn't it?
He can't rush it far from there.
Right. Now you're partner dead.
Cover your key to the. No, I'm going to use the public though.
Yellow's dead on red and blue, so you can come harass them safely. And this is why I don't like playing on lawn bowling pitches. It seems trivial, but at my age, bending over that extra 2 or 3 inches is a struggle. There's an opportunity lost. Blue's dead on black, so he won't help him just to go back to blue because he's dead on yellow and blue as well. But whew, he's about to get 3-ball dead, and if he doesn't make hoop 4, he's in trouble.
Blue.
He's only live on black, so he must be shooting his hoop. And we would have known had he made it.
I don't know. So I'm just waiting.
Yellow is first ball.
Yellow is first. We watched.
Even the squirrels are New York ambitious here. Blacks for 5, reds for 4.
You want your fourth?
Look.
If you do want it, it's here instead. Instead, if you do want it. If you do want it instead. Which one's your legal?
Okay.
With red's rush on yellow, Doug doesn't want to leave black at hoop 5 because red will get a 3-ball break out of it. So he makes it worse.
That's gonna be bad.
Once again, I'm tempted to say this game should be over. But as I noted earlier, but he's not competing just with Doug Moore. He's competing with the lawn as well.
Yeah.
He took off to that position.
Clear, red.
Well, I'm gonna need a breakdown here. You know, that'll get me a lot of deadness, but it might be too late.
Stop.
Oh, it's still the first quarter. I didn't realize it's just the first quarter.
Yep.
Right, 1 o'clock game. It's not even 2 o'clock. Right, what am I talking about? Oof. All right. I'm gonna try to get this 3 game on school.
And once again, this game should be over this time with black going to peg and setting a lead for blue. He doesn't need to put red on the other side of that hoop. Takeoff would have been safer here because roll shots around these hoops are just fraught with risk. And the board is getting color in its cheeks again. Black is responsible for yellow's position, and it's the only ball yellow was live on, so he gets a wiring left. It's hard to tell, but he might be able just to take off from here and make 4 back, but he wants to make sure black's not in hoop scoring position. His reaction is because black could be wired in that position, but black is 3-ball dead, so it doesn't matter.
I'm out. Start a reader.
I don't know how much of black he could see, but whatever it was enough. So Doug's only down by 1. Makes 1 back, he ties. And brimming with confidence, Doug sends out a pioneer to the go-ahead hoop. I don't update the board in the middle of a break because it's way too much work. But we don't often get the full biblical array.
Blue is first last.
The clock just ran out, and so blue is first ball in last turns. On long full-pace shots and tactics, these guys are showing what they're capable of. On short shots, the lawn is saying, not in my house. So confidence almost justified. He tied it up. Yellow took the 1 back clearance, and we're in last turns.
But I don't really like some people stand in my first class. You know what? I'm sure you were.
Yeah, next time we
She told me she was going to use that. No, I didn't realize I just like straight.
Trying to give both of his balls a chance to win the game.
Just trying to be patient because if I don't, if I lose my pool, then it's all.
Just trying to do too many things in one shot.
That's how it goes. So don't lose your cool.
you just keep going.
Anyway, I got some some of them.
There are 4 balls. Oh, 4 balls get to play again. Unless he scores a good. He scores a good wins. And if you score,
No, it's not sudden death. He's the last ball in the last turn.
got it. Well, we're tied.
And we'll see if we're going to still be tied.
That was a good shot.
Just so the position that all four balls can come out.
Importantly, I don't think yellow has a hoop shot.
Oh, good game. Good game. I had by 1 point in the last turn. So I mean, I had a fighting chance.
The last column is obviously point scored.
That makes things interesting.
Yeah, it really does.
Long flights where he really matched. Like anybody could have won. He could have won. I could have won.
So if I'm blue, I'm going to yellow there. And hitting yellow down to red. But that's pretty good.
And since blue was first and last turns, we're now starting a second round of last turns. Now here he knows red is 3-ball dead and can only set up. Yellow does not have a hoop shot. He'll be able to put black out of yellow's reach. So the only shot yellow's going to have is on blue from 4 back to 2 back, which is why he felt it was a reasonable risk to take to guarantee blue's shot on 2 back. So red's going to go where blue can't use it, but he has the line shot on its hoop 4. And of course, if yellow misses, there's a whole nother round of last turns.
Might be able to hit something, but boy, it's not easy. And he's got some furniture, boy.
Oh, yeah.
There's the furniture. Now we do a whole other rotation around. Nope, you gotta do a whole rotation around. So it's blue, red, black, yellow. Then if it's tied, then you can come. What's that? Yeah.
Get in there. Get
Whoa.
in there.
Oh, oh my God. That was
He was probably just trying to set it up, but
an acorn shot.
never admit that that wasn't on purpose. So that guarantees that yellow doesn't have a hoop shot. You could argue that going after red's a bit much because that hoop shot is all red has. But because red's 3-ball dead, it probably doesn't matter anyway. But if he had rotated, he could have put blue in contact and then passed, and red would have had no shot.
Holding our breath.
It's already happened once this game.
Scored.
Oh, you got it.
Oh.
Good effort. So this will give Doug a +2. I don't know what yellow's
It looked to
deadness
me like he
is.
was aiming it right for me, not for the wicket.
It's 2 to tie.
So after 3 full rounds of last turns, Doug Moore beats Chris Patmore by 2 hoops to become the 2022 Osborn Cup singles champion. Give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We got Buffalo, we got 9 wicket, and we'll have the U.S. Nationals pretty soon. Thanks to the USCA and Stuart Price for their sponsorship. Thank you for watching.